For my next Showdown with the Office, I'll be doing it on Jeopardy for the week. In this Jeopardy Wii Showdown with the Office will go on between Michael Scott, Andy Bernard, and Todd Packer. I guess it's going to be an all-guys showdown this time around.
Welcome to Jeopardy, everyone.
Thank you very much, Trebek. There we go. Well, good luck, gentlemen. You're going to need it as we get started.
This is Jeopardy!
Office Edition. With Michael Scott, Andy Bernard, and Todd Packer. Good luck, guys, as we get started.
And we start the Jeopardy.
The Jeopardy round categories are...
This one. I only,
Only have eyes for you.
For you. TVMDs.
TVMDs.
Flowers.
Flowers.
Back in the 1990s.
Back in the 1990s.
In the bookstore.
In the bookstore.
And unofficial
And
state
unofficial
nicknames.
state nicknames.
All right. Let's get
Okay,
back
where do we
into
start, Michael?
Player one has
Let's start with I Only Have Eyes for You for 200.
Scripedera helix is the English variety of this climbing plant.
Michael,
It's player one.
what is
Use
the ivy?
remote or press the corresponding
You are right.
Player one. Pick again.
Eyes for.
Here's Kelly to start us off.
In monozygotic, or this type of twins, the genetic makeup of each twin is exactly the same.
Michael,
Yes, player one.
what is identical? That is correct.
You get to pick again, player one.
Eyes for 6.
Roger that, Houston. The rocket engines have reached this point of firing to life.
Michael,
Player one.
what is ignition? Correct.
Player one.
Eyes for 8.
It's a list of places to be visited on a journey.
Todd,
Okay.
what is an itinerary? You are correct, Mr. Packer.
Choose again. Player
1,000
three.
on eyes.
The male of this wild goat of the Alps has backward curving horns that may be as long as it is tall.
Andy,
Player two.
what is ibex?
Yes.
Correct. And welcome to the game, Mr.
Select
Bernard.
again.
What's next? Let's do in the bookstore for 200.
The Teammates by David Halberstam chronicles the friendships of Ted Williams and others on this team.
Michael,
It's player
who are the
one.
Boston Red Sox?
That's
Hey,
right.
you're correct.
Please pick again, player one.
Bookstore 4.
John Grisham switched gears with Skipping This Holiday, about a couple who want to skip the consumerism.
Michael,
Okay, player one.
what is Christmas? Correct. Go again, Mr.
Player
Scott.
one, back to you.
Bookstore for 600.
The Devil in the White City examines murder, magic, and madness at the 1893 World's Fair in this U.S. city. Let's
Michael,
hear it, player one.
what is Chicago? You are correct, Mr. Scott. What's next?
You again, player one.
Bookstore for 8.
In a Stephen King book, writer Paul Sheldon is weary of this title heroine he created.
Todd,
Yes, player three.
what is misery? That's correct.
Player three.
1,000 on bookstore.
Appropriately, part 3 of this 1953 novel is Burning Bright.
Todd. Michael,
Okay, player one.
what is Fahrenheit 451?
That's correct.
Yes.
Player
Where do we
one.
go, Mr. Scott?
Again.
flowers for 200.
Holding reserves through winter, these globular underground buds let flowers like narcissus bloom early.
Michael,
Let's hear it, player one.
what are bulbs? Yes.
Quickly move. Player one.
Flowers 4.
This large group of flowering plants attracts serious devotees like those who pay $10,000 for one Peruvian plant.
Michael,
Yes, player one.
what are orchids?
Read
Yes.
correct. Player one, back
Flowers
to you.
600.
This Mayflower of the buttercup family has a C version too.
Todd,
It's player three.
what's the anemone? Right you are.
Player three. You
Flowers
pick
8.
A bouquet of a dozen cinquefoils ought to have a total of this many petals.
Andy,
Player two.
what is 60? You are
Right
correct.
you are. Please pick again. Player
Flowers for 1,000.
L. vulgare is the oxide type of this common flower.
Todd,
Yes, player three.
what's a daffodil? No, that's not it.
Anyone else?
Andy, Michael? Andy,
Player two.
what is daisy?
Yep.
Yes. Go again, Mr.
You get
Bernard.
to pick again. Player two.
Okay. Unofficial state nicknames for 200, please. Unofficial state nicknames. Okay. For $200, listen to the clue.
Seward's Icebox.
Todd,
Let's hear it. Player three.
what's Alaska? Correct. Pick again, Mr. Packer.
Select again.
Nicknames, state nicknames for 4.
The Switzerland of America and the highest state.
Michael,
Player one.
what's Colorado? What's Colorado? Oh, wrong place. You're right, Michael.
We return
Let's
to you,
do
player
state,
one.
state nicknames for 600, please. Daily Double.
It's the Daily Double.
I think I'll do it all.
You are in first.
Getting the
place.
farm? Okay,
Yes.
Michael.
Here is your clue. The birthplace of 8 presidents.
What's Virginia? Michael.
You
You're right!
maintained your lead.
Well done. Okay,
You
Mike.
again,
Choose
player
again. State nicknames for 8.
one. And I'll hand it off to Kelly.
Though it's called the Star Spangled Banner State, this is its flag.
Todd,
Okay, player three.
what is Maryland? You are right, Mr. Packer.
Choose again. Player three.
State nicknames for a grand.
The coal state and the birth state of the nation.
Andy,
Let's hear it. Player
what
two.
is Pennsylvania?
That
Right you
is
are.
correct. Player two. You pick again, please.
Go again, Andy. TVMDs for 2. TVMDs for 200.
JD, Turk, and Dr. Cox have practiced on this series.
Todd.
Okay, player three.
What is Grey's Anatomy? No, I'm sorry.
Anyone else
Michael or
like to
Andy?
try to come up with a correct response?
Andy,
It's player two.
what is emergency?
Sorry.
No, I'm sorry. That's not it either.
Anyone
Michael,
else
you wanna
want
take a shot at it?
on this?
Michael,
Player one.
what is Scrubs? That is correct.
Choose again. Player one.
MDs for TVMDs for 400, please.
Maria Bello and Sherry Stringfield are among the many who doctored up this long-running NBC show.
Andy,
Yes, player two.
what is ER? Correct.
Good. Player 2.
600 on MPs.
Doctors Lisa Cuddy and Allison Cameron have roamed Princeton Plainsboro Hospital with this acerbic title dog.
Todd.
Let's hear it, player 3.
Who is Gregory House? Yes.
Player 3, back to you.
TVMD's great.
Dr. Kavanaugh, the first name would give things away, was a Boston ME with a checkered past. On this drama,
Todd.
it's player 3.
What is Crossing Jordan?
Good.
Hey, you're correct.
We return to you.
MD's for a grand.
We dig forensic anthropologist Dr. Temperance Brennan on this Fox drama.
Michael.
Okay, player 1.
What is Bones? You are correct.
Select again.
There we go, Mr. Scott. All that's left is back in the 1990s. There we go. Let's do that for 200. Back in the 1990s. Okay.
When the UK's 99-year lease on this crown colony ended, China retook control on July 1st, 1997.
Andy.
Player 2.
What is Hong Kong? That is correct. 400,
You
please.
again, player 2. On August 10th, 1993, she was sworn in as the 107th Supreme Court Justice.
Todd.
Yes, player 3.
Who is Ruth Bader Ginsburg? Hey, you got it.
Player 3, back to you.
1990s for 6.
Partying like it was February of 1999, Hugo Chavez became president of this country.
Andy.
Okay, player 2.
What is Venezuela? Correct.
You get
800,
back
please.
again. On January 1st, 1993, 2 new European nations were formed from the split of this suddenly ex-country.
Andy.
Let's hear it, player 2.
What is Czechoslovakia? Yes. Now last clue.
And the last clue for $1,000. On October 26, 1994, a peace treaty was signed between Israel and this country led by King Hussein I.
Michael.
It's player 1.
What is Jordan?
Right.
Yes. All right. Now
The double Jeopardy
Looks like
round will begin right after this.
Todd Packer will get to go first in Double Jeopardy. Now shall take a look at the categories for Double Jeopardy. And they are
These categories. This
and that.
19th century,
19th century medicine.
18th century
18th century America.
Word
Word origins.
Biblical
Abominations.
and Sports
and Sports
Illustrated
Illustrated
Magic
Magic Numbers.
Let's get back into this now. You have control of the board.
All right. Where do we start? Mr. Packer, where do we start? Sports Illustrated Magic Numbers for 400.
Baseball, 4,192 hits.
Todd,
Best player 3.
who's Pete Rose? That's it.
Correct. Please.
800, please,
Player
on
3.
Sports Illustrated.
Hockey, 92 goals.
Todd,
Player 3.
who's Wayne Gretzky? Correct.
Select again.
Magic number's 12.
Baseball, 2,131 consecutive games.
Andy,
It's player 2.
who is Carl Ripken? Who is Cal Ripken? Oh, must have mispronounced the
That's
first
it.
name. You said the first name wrong. But you got it, Andy.
Back to
Choose
you.
again. Magic number 16.
Track and field, 29 feet 2.5 inches. Player 3.
Todd, who's Bob Beamon? You are right.
Player 3, back to you.
Sports Illustrated magic numbers for $2,000.
Football, 63 yards.
Michael,
Let's hear it. Player 1.
who is Tom Dempsey? Tom Dempsey is absolutely right.
Player 1.
How about this and that? This and that for... This and that for 4.
In September of 1916, during World War I's Battle of the Somme, the British rolled out this new weapon.
Todd,
Yes, Player 3.
what's a tank? That's right.
Choose again. Player 3.
This and that 8.
Officially adopted in 1919, the Polish flag is made up of red and this color, just like Switzerland's.
Andy,
Okay, Player 2.
what's white? You are correct.
You again, Player 2.
This and that for 12.
New York City Mayor John V. Lindsay quipped that it enables young ladies to run faster, and because of it, they may have to.
Michael,
Player 1.
what is mini skirt? You are right.
Please.
For 1,600 on this and that.
Shooting this while surfing is riding with part of the wave overhead surrounding you.
Michael,
Okay, Player 1.
what's a 2? I mean... What's a breeze? No. Todd or
Anyone
Andy?
else care to try to come up with a correct response?
Andy,
It's
what's a
Player
curl?
2. Yes,
That's it.
Player 2.
This and that for $2,000.
Here's Kelly.
In suburban planning, green space created by curved streets and houses with varying setbacks is called this, also a small sheltered bay.
Todd,
Yes, Player 3.
what is inlet? No, I'm sorry.
Anyone else?
Andy, Michael? Andy,
Let's hear it. Player 2.
what is harbor? I'm sorry, no, that's not it.
Any other
Andy,
takers?
no, Michael, you want to take a shot at it? Get back in the lead?
It's
Yes,
Player 1.
Michael? What is a cove?
That's
You are
correct.
correct. You got more money back.
You get to pick again.
How
Player
about-
1.
Let's do word origins. Word origins for 400. Word origins for 400.
This ground meat sandwich gets its name from a German port city.
Todd.
Okay, Player 3.
What is Limburger? No, I'm sorry.
All right. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Michael,
Player 1?
what is Frankfurter?
Sorry.
Oh, no.
Anyone else care to try?
Andy,
to
you want a shot at it?
response?
Andy,
Yes, Player 2.
what is hamburger? There you go.
We return
For
to
800 on
Player 2.
word origins.
This wood-eating insect gets its name from the Latin for wood-eating worm.
Todd,
Let's hear it, Player 3.
what is a term? What is a chitter? No.
That's wrong. Any other takers?
Andy, Michael? Michael,
Yes, Player 1.
what is a termite? No, wait. Termite is what you're going with? Yeah. You're right! Let's
Select
try
your-
word origins 12.
This word for a kind of landmass comes from a word meaning to contain. We're talking about
It's
a continent.
continent.
You get to pick
Word
again,
origins
player
16.
one. This highest natural singing voice for women is Italian for what is above.
Todd.
Let's hear it, player 3.
What is soprano? You are correct.
Please pick again, player 3.
$2,000 on word origins.
This term for a leading character of a literary work comes from the Greek for first combatant.
Anyone?
Here's the
It
correct
was
protagonist.
protagonist. Kind of confusing.
Choose again, player 3.
Where do we go, Todd? 18th century America. For 400, please. All right, 18th century America for 400. Okay.
Born in 1752, she was trained as an upholsterer and could make and repair curtains, bed covers, rugs, and even umbrellas.
Andy.
Okay, player 2.
Who's Betsy Ross?
That
You
is
were right.
Player 2.
18th century America 8.
And here's Kelly.
After leaving the presidency in 1797, George Washington retired to this Virginia estate.
Todd.
Player 3.
What is Monticello? Oh no, I'm sorry.
Anyone else?
Andy Michael? Andy.
Player 2.
What is Mount Vernon?
That-
Correct. There you go. Choose again.
Player 2.
18th century America 12.
In April of 1777, Congress made this pamphleteer secretary to the Committee on Foreign Affairs.
Michael?
Yes, player 1.
Who's Thomas Paine? Correct. Go again, Michael.
You again.
For
player
1600
one.
on 18th century America.
Samuel Slater settled in Rhode Island and built America's first successful cotton spinning machines driven by this power.
Michael.
Let's hear it, player 1.
What is water power? Absolutely right.
Player 1, back to you.
18th century America, $2,000. Daily double. I believe I'm going to bet.
Doubles. You are in the lead right now. How much are you going to wager, player 1?
I will bet. Let's bet 200.
Here is your daily double clue. From May to November of 1763, Chief Pontiac tried to drive the British from this city, now the biggest in its state.
What is Detroit? You are absolutely correct.
Further ahead. Player 1, back to you.
19th century medicine. Okay, 19th century medicine for 400, please. Okay, 19th century medicine for $400.
In 1885, the first successful vaccine for this was tested on a boy who had been bitten by a dog.
Todd,
Player 3,
what are rabies?
that's
Yes!
it. We return to you, player
19th century medicine for 8.
The invention of the ophthalmoscope in 1851 by Hermann von Helmholtz aided inspection of this body part.
Michael,
Okay, player 1.
what is the eye? I believe you are right. Let's do 1200 on that clue.
Back to you. In 1865, Joseph Lister began using carbolic acid as this, from the Latin for against putrefaction.
Michael,
It's player 1.
what is antiseptic? Hey, you got it.
Choose again, player 1.
19th Century Medicine for 16. Oh, daily double. You know what? I think I'm going to do it all.
The second daily double.
You say so, Michael.
And the daily double clue. In 1852, George Cammon gave physicians a new version of this instrument, whose name is from the Greek for chest.
What is a stethoscope? You're
got
right,
it.
Michael.
And you lose.
Yeah.
We return to you.
$2,000 on 19th Century Medicine.
This German's discovery of X-rays in 1895 had visible effects in diagnosing medical problems.
Michael,
Yes, player 1.
who is Wilhelm Röntgen?
That's
Absolutely right. Where we go,
Again,
Michael?
Player 1.
All that's left is biblical abominations. All right, biblical abominations for 400, please. All right.
Leviticus chapter 11 says, most insects that creep or fly are an abomination, but this 8th plague is kosher. Let's
Todd.
hear it, player 3.
What are locusts? Yes.
You get
800
to
on
begin.
biblical abominations.
Leviticus chapter 11 verse 13 declares that this bird of prey, later a symbol of Roman legions, is an abomination.
Andy,
Okay, player 2.
what's an eagle?
You
Yes.
got it.
What's next, Andy?
Player 2. You pick again.
Abominations 12.
Potpourri is not mentioned, but this burning perfume is an abomination according to Isaiah chapter 1 verse 13.
Todd,
Player 3.
what is incense? You are correct, Mr. Packer.
Player 3.
Um,
Back to you.
Abomination 16.
Leviticus chapter 11 verse 10 says, all that have not fins and these in the seas shall be an abomination.
Andy,
It's player 2.
what are scales? Correct. Last clue. And then it's on to Final Jeopardy.
Now the $2,000 clue. In Genesis chapter 46 verse 34, every shepherd is an abomination unto this kingdom that was known as Kemet.
Michael,
Yes, player 1.
what is Egypt?
That's
Correct.
Way to go.
And now we're going to Final Jeopardy.
Looks like
All three of you gentlemen will be continuing on.
That's right. Here's the
Final Jeopardy category. It's poetry.
So, what's your wager?
All right. Place your bets, guys.
Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. This is a good category. Here's
Listen for the clue,
In a
gentlemen.
poem about this battle, Robert Browning wrote, "To Acropolis, run, Pheidippides, one race more."
All right. See how you gentlemen did.
Did you come up with the correct
Todd
response?
wrote down marathon.
And
That's
the
right.
correct response
How much is he gonna add?
and
He's gonna add $400 to his total, making it $7,000.
What did you put in
Andy
your
also
response?
said Andy also said marathon. He's also right.
What do you add to your total?
And
Is that
what was
correct?
his wager? $800. So he's gonna finish the game with $12,000.
Let's see your
Did
response.
Michael say marathon also? Yes, he did. And how much are we gonna add to his total?
Will add how much to your score?
He'll add $600 to his score, making him win with $50,000.
Didn't come out
And I will see you for my next gameplay, everyone.
good game. Thank you so much for playing.